final day of our staff week, so it's time for me to ask, how was this week for you?
It was great, actually. It was amazing to see so much in such a little time. Everything from the program at the university that you made to the tour of Varna and the around villages and places. It was all great, and I'm happy that I was able to see so much.
Great. And what was the highlight for you during this week?
Well, the biggest highlight for me was actually the tour guide we had. It was like the best tour guide I had so far ever. He had so much information about the place, and I learned a lot, which is always a big plus for me.
Happy to hear that. And one final question. What is one thing that you're most excited to tell your colleagues when you go back home?
That is a hard question. Well, I'm not sure actually, but I will probably just tell them to come here and try it out because Varna is a beautiful city. Your university was great, really hospitable. So it was just a great experience all around, and that they should try it if possible in the future years.
It's the last day of our staff week. How are you feeling after this week here with us at the University of Economics Varna?
I'm feeling quite rejuvenated. There has been a lot going on, which I'm so pleasantly surprised about. It's been a fantastic week. I've met so many fantastic people. So much knowledge from one group is absolutely unbelievable. So I think sharing a lot of experiences with learning and networking has been absolutely phenomenal.
Great. And what was the best moment for you during this week?
Certainly the trip, our little trip to the monastery, to the Cape, visiting Balchik. It's been great to see more of Bulgaria and really interact with the culture and see how people live. Yeah, so it's been fantastic. I love that.
Great. And at the end, what is one thing that surprised you during your stay here in Bulgaria?
What has surprised me? It surprised me how wonderful and really relaxed people around here are, the locals, how welcoming they are, how how you don't feel, how you never feel unsafe here. You feel like you always belong, and especially like just with the group, they've been so accommodating, they've been so good, and honestly, I've had one of the best weeks of my life. So
hello and welcome. This is the final day of our staff week. So how are you feeling after this week with us?
First of all, I have to be very thankful for Erasmus for supporting us to be here. And secondly, very appreciated to join this staff meeting in staff week in Varna Economy University. Really, it was amazing to see such historical countries, and myself enjoyed as an Egyptian with the history of Bulgaria last night with an excursion trip. Also, I met a lot of friends and a lot of colleagues from different countries here in Europe for signing MOU and for make a good collaboration in near future between these universities and my university in Egypt.
Great. And what was the best moment for you during this week?
The best moment for me during this week, actually, away from lectures and away from training, yesterday trip. Yesterday trip, it was amazing. Especially this guy, our tour leader, explained us perfectly the history of Bulgaria in this part of state, and since I'm coming from ancient country, I enjoy and admire and I like so much to visit such historical and such legendary country like Bulgaria.
This is the end of our 7th International Staff Week, and I would like to ask you, how are you feeling at the end of this week?
Oh, dear colleagues, we are feeling great. Thank you, Varna, for having invited us. You've paid great attention to our team, and we feel absolutely happy. The program was hectic. It was absolutely helpful in our work. Besides, there were some relaxing moments. I'm not talking about Bulgarian dances. I'm talking about traveling around the university and different activities. The activities provided within the auditorium were also absolutely concentrated and focused on the main program of the performance and on the event. So thank you, Varna.
Thank you very much, Varna.
So be our guest in Chernivtsi. Thank you.
This is the final day of our 7th International Staff Week. How are you feeling at the end of the week?
Very good. I had a really nice week. I met a lot of new people who are very nice too. It was a wonderful experience for me.
Great. And what was the best moment for you during your stay with us?
I could say the evenings where we spent dinner together, but yesterday excursion was very nice. Varna is a really beautiful city, but the moment we could exchange with everyone were superb.
Great. And if you could tell for our future participants, what would you share to them?
I would advise them to come and to visit the university and the city. I was a bit afraid to come. It was my first staff week, but really the first day went very good, so they just have to jump in and go.
Dear colleagues, dear friends, unfortunately the week is close to its end and it's time for certificates. But I just want to say a few words before that. I hope you enjoyed the week, you enjoyed the experience. It's time to say big thanks to my colleagues from the international relations team here behind me. Sorry for putting my back to them, but they really did a great job and organized everything to run smoothly. Big thanks to the volunteers over there. Thank you, really thanks. And finally, big thanks to all of you for joining us through this short but memorable journey.